Welcome to SFF180 Retro, where I discuss older SFF novels, maybe not classics, but definitely worth your time to seek out. On today's episode, a race against time to decode the mystery behind ancient alien monuments on a distant world in Jack McDevitt's 1994 adventure, The Engines of God. Hello everyone, Thomas here, your host as always. Despite a fairly rushed and anticlimactic finale, The Engines of God is a terrific exercise in sense of wonder adventure storytelling, combining familiar tropes of deep space exploration and alien contact with the always reliable standby of ancient mysteries and lost civilizations. It's the kind of page-turner that most of the time is just the sort of book we all want to curl up with. It launched a series of standalone sagas featuring the interplanetary voyages of Priscilla Hutchins. Now, I won't say I've liked all of them equally well, but for the most part, they have plenty of good storytelling to offer. And with the 8th volume releasing in the spring of 2018 from Saga Press, now is as good a time as any to revisit the first volume. The Engines of God opens 200 years in the future following devastating climate change. Ocean levels have risen, famine and plague have waylaid the still developing world, you name it. Fortunately, faster-than-light travel has become a reality. So, interstellar exploration to find a new home for humanity, or at least some of humanity, is underway. During these explorations, the first of the strange alien monuments is discovered on Jupiter's moon, Iapetus. Others are then found in several systems. And each monument is different. But the most remarkable find is on a moon circling the planet Kuraqua, a series of stone structures built to resemble nothing less than an entire city. But it was never a real city. Now, the Kuraqua natives, who are themselves extinct, were not the monument makers. But there is evidence that both races came into contact with each other. So, who were the monument makers? Why did they undertake these projects? Where are they now? Pilot Priscilla Hutchins flies out to Kuraqua to assist in the excavation of an ancient temple. The archaeologist's timetable is running low. The Earth wants a planet to terraform, and Kuraqua fits the bill. So with only days left until the terraforming teams begin their work, it appears that the excavations are on the cusp of uncovering a vital key to translating an ancient Kuraqua language. Now this would make it possible to translate several crucial inscriptions that are believed to discuss the monument makers, thus solving a whole slew of mysteries: who everyone was, why this monument city exists, and why it appears to have been curiously bombarded. Though the dig does not end without disaster, after all they missed their deadline, it turns up plenty of vital and indeed ominous information that sends the entire investigation off onto a new phase. Jack McDevitt is thought of as a hard science fiction writer by many, but strictly speaking, he isn't. His stories feature solid hard science when they need to, but he's not averse to such concepts as FTL or force field generating harnesses instead of spacesuits whenever the mood suits him. Priscilla Hutchins is effectively established as a believable heroine from the get-go. Striking the ideal balance between self-assured and insecure, she anchors the exciting narrative, and exciting it is. But equally impressive are the book's quiet moments, the imagery evoked by Priscilla's shuttle flying over the desolate monument city, guarding its ancient secrets under a cloak of impenetrable time. This is the kind of thing that just lights up your imagination. This is also a book that unapologetically goes for broke with scenes such as an attack by hordes of giant alien crabs, and a flight for survival over a remote moon covered in lakes of gasoline. Yeah, sure, after a while, scenes like these evoke maybe less tension than McDevitt might have desired, but you can't say they don't deliver plenty of entertainment value. It's only at the end, regrettably, that McDevitt disappoints somewhat. While a number of mysteries are resolved, a key mystery, in fact the key mystery, remains elusive. But it's not really a liability when you think about it. Had everything been wrapped up in a tidy bundle, The Engines of God might have been less plausible and successful after all. If there's one thing that science has taught us about this remarkable universe of ours, it's that just when you think you've got the whole thing figured out, along comes something entirely unexpected to put you right back where you started. There's always another mystery to solve, which is why we, and heroes like Priscilla Hutchins, never stop exploring. And that's all I have time for on this episode of SFF180 Retro. I want to thank all of you for joining me. Remember, the most important thing, these are reviews. You are not always going to agree with me, but if you enjoyed watching, please hit that like button, share the video far and wide with all of your SFF reading friends, and above all, please subscribe. That is how SFF180 grows as a channel. You can also support the channel at my TeePublic store and at my Patreon, where recruits into Wink's Army get to watch my videos the night before or a day early or whenever I can get them up, but you do get early access to my videos. So I want to thank all those people for being awesome supporters. I want to thank you for being wonderful viewers. And until I see all of you next time, happy reading.